Hello, Shenanigamers, and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. Last time we went into the Weald, and things went pretty well. So, let's see where we can go this time. And what going any particular place may offer us. Demon's Cauldron for the Occultist looks pretty good. Plus 40% debuff chance, plus 3% crit, plus 30% stun skill chance, minus 10% virtue chance, plus 15% stress. Hands from the Abyss is the only skill that does stun. It might be worth looking into taking Hands from the Abyss for the team that can up the torchlight with that kind of a relic. Or trinket, rather. We might take the Swine King on today. Who knows? There's also the Hag, Holy Orders. I think we have those already. Looks like we don't. Commander's Orders. That's what we have. Okay. And that is plus 15% virtue chance, plus 12% death blow resist, minus 20% stress, minus 20% blight and bleed resist. That's not bad. And that would get us to enough deeds to make one of the districts, potentially. But the districts aren't exactly our primary focus. We get the tough ring here. Plus 10% protection, plus 15% max HP, minus 15% damage, plus 10% stress. So less damage, but more durability and health. It's not a bad relic. We have Fleet Florin, Eldritch Slayer's Ring, Dazzling Mirror, plus 4 speed and plus 20% stun skill chance versus Bloodsuckers. That'd be for Crimson Court. We still need to get going on at some point in time. But currently the only two people we have are Bone Lady and Syset that could currently go there. So we have to let go of a few people and bring in a few more. Dark Bracer, Hero's Ring, if we go for the Siren, Fortifying Garlic, plus 33% Blight Bleed and Disease Resist. That's just overall resistance, that's pretty good. Hell's Hairpin, Dark Tambourine, Martyr's Seal, and Knight's Crest. I think we're going to try and take down the Swine King today. We've got quite a bit of coin. We've got a vast selection of heroes in our roster that could go on this mission, or on this quest, rather. Let's go for it. Let's try and take down the Swine King today. Why not? So, let's see, who would be good for this? This is in the Warrens, so let's see if anyone has any Warrens aiding abilities. Machel as Warren's Adventurer. Fairweather Fighter, so if they stay at full health, they're good. Daredevil, higher dodge at low health. More Lurker, more damage, go Torchlight. Slugger, more damage on melee skills. Well, they only have 2 melee skills, but Captivate as a ranged skill focuses more on the blight, I think. Stress Eater, more food consumed if they're stressed, and they will only drink. That's not bad. Let's see. Adder's Embrace. Snake Skin. Snake Skin would be pretty good to have with us. Sandstorm could be good as well. I think we're taking Machel. Not entirely sure where though, so let's head back a second here. And we'll set Machel into here, the Survivalist. We'll take Sandstorm. Not being able to be marked would be good, because if I remember correctly, last time that played a factor. I don't remember if we took Ormond on that or not. But we have been dealing with a lot of marks, and we dealt with marks anyway. So there's only... Well, I suppose if there are marks that we need to deal with, we could take an Arbalest if we have one. Do we? Yes, we have Dwy, and Dwy does have Rallying Flare to clear marks. I don't know. I guess I just like the idea of marks being cleared. I might be misremembering. It has been quite some time since we fought the Swine King, or Swine Prince, rather, so... No, wait, they have the... Yes, the Swine King. They have marks, yes, because they have Wilbur and the Swine King. So, yes, that is a good pickup. It will at least prevent one person from being marked if we use that right before we get to the boss fight, but let's see what we can do otherwise. So, yes, Machel is going on this team. Let's see about this Relax Kid. Higher scouting chance on the Warrens. Its accuracy on ranged skills, not gonna be a problem. Slow draw. Slower on the first round. -4 speed on first round. This is the spot, -2% crit. Pyromania. Experiences religious visions and delusions. Might be Hieromania, I don't know. Well, that isn't the worst thing. Tough. Plus 10% max AP, irrepressible, plus 5% virtue chance, hard noggin, plus 15% stun resist, clutch hitter, plus 5% crit if HP below 50%. We could take just Relax Kid as more of a tank, put them up front. They have Defender for protection in case one of the allies gets marked. Retribution probably wouldn't be the best though. Because that will just mark them. Now that could change any attack that hits one of them to just hit him, and then the protection wouldn't do as much. Well, I mean, it would still do something. The protection goes on regardless when they let it protect someone. Let's just see who else we have first. Pekkoth. Deadly, plus 2% crit. Hard Skin, plus 10% protection. Musical. Inspiring Tune, plus 25% stress. Just heal received. Plus 25% stress heal received, yeah. Ruin Scrounger, plus 5% scouting chance on ruins. Gips, -5 accuracy. That's not great. God-fearing. Town will only pray for stress relief. Replaced Unquiet Mind. Aesthetic. Word Reconstruction, -20% healing received. Demonomania. Who uses possessed by demons. Curious, obsessed with the acquisition of knowledge. probably not the best. Flaman, Warren's Tactician. 15% damage in the warnings, that could be good. Thick-blooded, plus 10% blight resist. Irrepressible, plus 5% virtue chance. Hardskin, plus 10% protection. Warrior light, plus 10% damage of torch above 75. Tone deaf, inspiring tune, minus 20% stress here received. Fragile, minus 10% max HP. Paranormania, obsessed with paranormal. Fear of Eldritch, plus 15% stress and minus 10 accuracy versus Eldritch. They could stress themselves out. And then relieve a lot of stress with Lash's Anger and Lash's Solace. Lash's Kiss can heal them, remove blight and bleed, and give them extra speed. And Lash's Cure can remove disease, but all of these only affect them. What about Crimson Care? Wield Explorer, also Wield Phobe, so plus 10% scouting chance, but plus 20% stress in the wield. Winded, minus 1 speed if HP below 50%. Love Interest, in town, will only visit the brothel for stress relief. Cove Phobe, plus 20% stress in Cove. Hylomania, obsessed with material things, that's not too detrimental. Daredevil, plus 15%, plus 15 dodge if HP below 25%. Musical, tune, plus 29% stress here received. Quick Draw, plus 4 speed on first round. Slugger, plus 10% damage melee skills, and that one's locked in. Yeah, could be good to have them there for the damage. Put them in the front. And they have Adrenaline Rush to heal and cure blight and bleed. Plus buffing their own damage and accuracy would be good. Yeah, that could be good. Could be very good. I think taking Crimson Care is a good idea here. We might have to swap out Iron Swan for something like Barbaric Yacht or Bleed Out, or potentially Breakthrough. I think Bleed Out might do better though. Use Adrenaline Rush once or twice, and then go for Bleed Out. That'll do a lot of damage and start to bleed. But I suppose we'll see what happens. Sigmund. Well, we already have Crimson Care and Machel. Machel could be in 3rd position though. So let's see who else we have here. Merkabur. Sityomania, obsessed with food. Demonomania, believes is possessed by demons. Sickly, minus 10% disease resist. Nervous Bleeder, minus 10 accuracy while bleeding. Unyielding, plus 10% death blow resist. Beast Hater, plus 15% damage and minus 15% stress versus beasts. Hard Noggin, plus 15% stun resist. Fated, chance to turn any miss into a hit. Merchandise could be good. They can lower the damage with Weakening Curse and the protection if they have any, and or the dodge and mark them with vulnerability hex. And Captivate does more damage against a marked target. Mercaburs might be a good addition to this team here. And then who's the 4th? Let's see. Before Warren's Explorer, Irrepressible, Hard Noggin, Gothic with Reconstruction, plus 25% healing received. That pairs well with Merthaburg. Deadly, plus 2% crit, Claustrophobia, Severe Fear of Enclosed Spaces, Bloodthirsty, Fascinated with Injury, Wounds, and Torture, Diurnal, minus 2 speed if torch below 26. What about Persigny? Deadly, Unholy Slayer, plus 10 accuracy and plus 5% crit versus Unholy. Fear of Beasts, plus 15% stress, minus 10 accuracy versus beasts. Yeah, that alone is probably another reason not to bring them. Wield Phobe, plus 20% stress on the wield. Bad Gambler, increased chance of losing money when gambling. Eliminator, minus 10% stress here received. Yeah, you're probably not who we want to bring with us in. Let's see. Bellet, Witness, will not work. Will not take part in prayer activity in town after certain traumatic events. Nervous Bleeder, -10 accuracy while bleeding. Night Owl, +2 speed, torture 26, +10% stress heal received for resilient. Unerring, +10% damage. Ranged skills. Wheeled Adventurer, -20% stress in the wield. We're going into the Warrens, so that won't really help. Do we take Famon? You know, I think we do. I think we take Famon here. They have Punish and Rain of Sorrow, so they can hit the front and the back with bleeds. They can heal themselves. And they can heal others if they're low, and heal themselves with Redeem. So that'll be useful. Machel can set up Adder's Embrace for themselves, and Camping, and Snakeskin. Crimson Care. Battle Trance. That would do them some good to put them in the front. And then Metaburge. Dark Ritual could be good. Yeah, this team seems like it could work pretty well for this. Metaburge is pretty good as a healer. So let's make sure that we have the weapons for Machel and Framon upgraded before we head in there. So Framon, upgrade the Bloodthirsty Flail to exactly that, and Machel, upgrade the Deadly Assegai. There we go. Okay. Now let's go ahead and get some trinkets from people here. So let's start with Metaburge. Eldritch Killing as Incense is useful, but I think we want to go with the Cursed Incense this time around. For the extra move and debuff skill chance at the cost of some max HP. Let's see, what else can we give them? We can give them the Chirurgeon's Charm. We already have a Demon's Cauldron. Well then, let's go ahead and give them that. The debuff skill chance is exactly the same as the Cursed Incense, but it offers more chance for crit. It does increase the amount of stress they take, but I don't think that'll be too much of a price to pay, unless we're using something else. What else could we give them? I think I'd actually rather give them Junior's Head. So, instead of taking the Demon's Cauldron, we're about to get another Demon's Cauldron if we can pull this off, so let's give them Junior's Head to increase the amount of healing that they can do with Weird Reconstruction. Machel. Let's see, what do we give you? Dancer's Foot Wraps could be good. Shimmering Scale is probably a good one. Give you some protection. Let's also give you Dancer's Foot Wraps. It's a pretty decent combination. Extra speed, protection, move resist at the cost of +5% stress. It's not bad. Now, Framan. What do we give you? Resurrection's Collar and Punishment's Hood. If I remember right, they kind of balance each other out. Suffering's Collar, plus 20% blight and bleed resist if HP below 40%, plus 10% max HP. That's not bad. I think we'll avoid that right now. Let's go to Crimson Care. Maybe getting their trinkets sorted out will tell us what we need if I'm on. We give them Selfish Pendant, which reduces their stress by 15%. We also give them Heaven's Hairpin. So long as we keep Torchlight above 75, that gives them minus 25% stress and plus 10 accuracy. That's not bad. I think that might be worth it. Hell's Hairpin does effects, gives extra crit and accuracy with torches below 25, and also lowers bleed and debuff resist. Probably not what we want to go with. Then we want to go here. If we keep the Torchlight high, Dismas's head could be very useful here, so let's go ahead and give him that. And if we gave him the Ancestor's Pen, then that would give him even further increase. Yeah. This could be good. So then let's... let's see. The Flagellant typically does better when they're on lower health, so... if they get to the point where they're on death's door, then we want to make sure that they have every chance of survival. We could give them the Tenacity Ring. And the Ancestor's Tentacle Idol. I think Ancestor's Tentacle Idol will be good for the Death Blow resist. We could use that here. Then what else do we give them? Suffering's Collar could up their max HP. That would cancel out Fragile. I feel like giving them Punishment's Hood could be more useful though. It'll drop the amount they heal by about 20%. Yeah, minus 20% healing skills, but then the plus 20% bleed skill chance and plus 15% damage if HP is below 40% will be useful as well. So the lower the health of the Flagellant, the stronger they will be. And they have a better chance of becoming virtuous by about 20% now. Actually 25% because of Irrepressible. And they have slightly increased death blow resistance. Let's hope that 8% is enough. Alright. Now, let's make sure. Do we want to take Sandstorm? If we did... I think we'd take away Pep Talk for Sandstorm there. Snake Eyes could also be good, but I think we want to keep Wound Care. Actually... yeah, instead of taking Sandstorm, we'll keep Pep Talk up. Keeping everyone's stress low will be useful, especially with Martha Burrs in the party. Alright, let's go ahead and move to Provision. This is going to be a slightly longer one, so we'll prepare accordingly. We'll take 2 full stacks of food, take 4 shovels, full stack of anti-venoms and bandages. We'll take 4 medicinal herbs, 2 keys, and we'll take 3 keys. Why not? 5 holy waters, just in case we run into something that we could use holy water on. We'll take 4 laudanums, 1 for everyone. 2 full stacks of torches, and you know what? We could take Aegis Scales. take 2 of them, just in case. We might not have to use them, but we might. It'll help to have them and not need them, as opposed to needing them and not having them. Right, let's embark. Well, this is not where we wanted to be at all.
Do not ruminate on this fleeting failure. The campaign is long, and victory will come.
I just lost the serpent scales there. Everyone got a little stressed out. That's fine though.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
So, let's try this again. The Swine King, that's who we're going to fight. We essentially just wasted a lot of money and time. So, we're not even going to bother looking at everything else. So, let's just go right back into it. Kill the Swine King. A broken adventurer tells of a beast so unspeakable and terrible that the swine folk have made it their lord. Perhaps it is only rumor and shadow, but this threat cannot be left to fester. I shall be a soldier against corruption. Of course you will, Crimson Vicaire. Now, let's see what we can get with what coin we have remaining after that. We went to Cove. The directions we were given. Were incorrect there. Oh, we did get the Aegis scales back. That's good. Well, alright. We'll take 5 letters. Okay. This should be roughly the same kit as before. Now let's try this again. Embark. Anything is better than sitting around this dump. Alright, Crimson Vicaire. We'll go. Embark.
My first attempts at summoning were crude, and the results disappointing. I soon found, however, that the type and condition of the host's meat was a critical factor. The best results came from pigs, whose flesh is most like that of man. A nameless abomination. A testament to my failures. It must be destroyed.
Alright, now we're in the Warrens. Everyone's got stress up at 20 now, but that's the only real negative outside of losing coin that we have here. So let's begin. We'll head down first, and we have 2 Corpse Eaters, Cultist, Enchantress. With Stressful Incantation on Crimson Vicaire, which they dodge, as the first battle we encounter. So let's go ahead and deal with that then. Let's go for if it bleeds on the Enchantress. 15 damage, the bleed for 3 damage, that will be enough to take her out on her next turn, so we're good there. Let's go for Punish on this Corpse Eater. 7 damage, debuff, and 30% bleed resist, and bleed for 5. Good. Now let's go for the let's get the vulnerability hex in the Corpse Eater here. Do a little bit of damage, debuff their dodge and mark them, and we'll go for Pierce on the Corpse Eater. 12 damage. Munch on something here. 3. They get the Blight. Then Munch on Machel for 3. And they get the Blight as well. Then let's go ahead and let's go for Vulnerability Hex and Corpse Eater. It does 2 damage, gets the mark of debuff, but the bleed will be enough to take care of them. Then we take some light damage, but we'll go for an Adrenaline Rush. Heal them for 3, and cure them with light.
Slowly.
1 Corpse Eater down.
This is how a life is taken.
So get some blight damage there as well. We'll go ahead and use Expose here on this Corpse Eater, move them back into position.
Broken.
Get some stress relief. Let's go with Reclaim on Acho.
A death by inches.
That'll bring some health back to them that they lost from that blight. And we have an accuracy stone, +4 accuracy, -1 speed. Bandage. We'll use that bandage now. And 3 deeds. We'll take the deed. We don't really need the stone.
Often attracts unwanted attention.
True enough. So let's check what's in this sack. 100 coin. Why not? 100 coins, I suppose. No copper. Yeah. There's some stress relief. Right, and in this room, no room battle, no scout. So let's keep heading down then, I suppose. And the pack has a map inside. This pack we discovered. And it maps out quite a ways. So we have 3 room battles with treasures over here. And we're about to head into one now, so before we head in, let's put the torchlight up a bit and head inside. We have 3 corpse eaters and a swine marcher. Alright. Then Joe starts, so let's go with well, we could get a captivate. Actually, let's go with Pierce on this corpse eater in front. Take them down right off the bat. Comes with debilitation on the shelf. They get the debuff, a little bit of damage, and they get marked. It's fine. Let's go for Damon's Pull on the Swine Marcher. Try to get them closer. That clears the corpse and brings them to the front. So now Crimson Care can potentially try to hit them with a Wicked Hack. 13. Munch on Machel. Good dodge. Let's go for a move forward with Thumon, just to set things back into position here. And then they get munched, and they get the blight. And let's actually go for the Captivate on this Corpse Eater at the back here. There's just the blight, so we can get some decent damage going there. And then we'll go for the Punish on this Corpse Eater. Resist the debuffs and bleed. Guns of debilitation. Megabears, crit for 3. Get marked and debuff. -15 dodge. Let's go for the... yeah, let's go for the Weakening Curse here on this Corpse Eater at the back. We'll get the debuffs. Then we'll go for it if it bleeds on this Corpse Eater.
Obliterated.
Take them down. Munch on Thumon. Ow. And they get the blight again. So then let's go for Pierce. Actually, let's go for the Expose on this Corpse Eater. Okay, dodge. Sorry about that, Shenanigamers. Had to take care of something real quick. We're back now. So let's go ahead and use an anti-venom here on Thumon. They've already taken a lot of damage. We don't need them taking any more. And we'll go for the Punish on the Swine Marcher. So the crit for 19. We'll take them down. I strike for the light. Alright. And then let's actually go for Weird Reconstruction on Thumon. We're taking quite a bit of damage. Resist the bleed. And we'll go for the Wicked Hack on this Corpse Eater with a crit for 34.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
So we have 500 gold, jade, some busts, 3 busts, and a shovel. I'll take a shovel. Oh, we're full up on shovels, never mind then. I think busts are going to be of more value to us than the jade currently, so we'll take that. We'll up the torchlight while we're here.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
And there's no scout on this, So just that, and we'll go ahead and unlock the strong box. Contents are yours. An emerald and an onyx. One second. Sorry about that, Shenanigamers. Had to take care of something real quick. We're back now. So we've got an onyx and an emerald in this chest. We don't really need the beads at the moment, but they're still useful, so let's just hold off on taking these for now. And instead we'll keep moving. Let's head to the right here. The trap. And we had 80, 60, 70, and 80% disarm it with Framan, Mutabers, and Macho, respectively. In fact, let's actually go back to the default party order here. Let's have Mutabers give it a try. Disarm. Excellent. I get a little bit of stress relief from that. Hunger, that's fine. We have plenty of food to deal with that. And we'll head into the room here. The room battle and treasure. We have a hulking swine tar, a swine marcher, and a swine spawn. We do get the surprise though, so let's actually go for the iron swan on the swine spawn here. For 20, that will take them down. Alright, excellent. Now, let's go for the Rain of Sorrows on the Swine Marcher. Get the bleed going. 5 damage, and we get the bleed, and they get the debuff. Which is excellent. So then, let's go for the Demon's Pull on the Swine Marcher. That will clear the corpse. And we get the move as well, so the Swine Marcher's in the front now. Which means that we can have Machel go for the Pierce, and that will take them down with 10. And a Pig Spear. It's everyone. Ow. Let's have Framan go for the Reclaim on Crimson Gear. Sets a bleed up on them, but sets Restoration up on Crimson Gear. Go for the Expose on the Hulking Swine Tar with a crit for 10, and get the debuff, lowering their speed by 7. Yeah, -7 speed and plus 9% crits received chance, which is excellent indeed. So let's go for, if it bleeds then, for 9, and you get the bleed there. And then let's go for Weakening Curse. For 2, you get the debuffs. Bleed damage, crunching backhand on Framan and Crimson Gear. They both resist the stun. They do both take some damage. Now let's go for Captivate here. Damage there, and we get the Blight as well. Okay, Framan is now below 40% hit point. Or their hit points are now at 40% or lower. So they have more damage, more crit. And let's see, we could use Redeem now. Instead, I think we're gonna go for Punish. That will add more damage and add more bleed to them. And we'll go for the Weird Reconstruction on... We'll actually use that on Merkabers. Moving up to 15. They resist the bleed there, hopefully. And we'll go for... yeah, let's go for the Wicked Hack. Why not? A lot of damage there. And the bleed and the blight work together to take down the Swine Tar. We have Resurrection's Collar here. We already have one of those. We'll take the 500 gold, the 3 beads, we'll leave the jade. Unlock the strong box. It's trapped, but Crimson resists the blight. We have no scout here, so that's fine. We'll actually use some food here. We first use a bandage, and we use I think 2 food will be good there, just to heal Framan up a little bit. And then, let's see, we can go up or to the right here. Either way, there's a hallway battle. There's a curio. Here we go up though, so let's go up to the curio and then we'll do the room battle. Here's a stack of books. Let's have Mutberge. Check it. Reading a few pages has a lasting effect. Hero, claustrophobia. Severe fear of enclosed spaces. That's not honestly too bad. Now, let's go ahead and bring the light up a bit. And we have 2 outlaw cutthroats and an outlaw fusilier. Alright. Well, let's go for the exposure on the... oh, no. If we use exposure, that'll put Machel at the very back. I suppose if we just moved Muthlers to the back again afterward, that'll be fine though. So let's go for that. Exposure on the Fusilier, get rid of their stealth, does 11 damage, and get debuffs to them. Then let's go for if it bleeds on the Fusilier, that will take them down. Then Cutthroats, we'll go for the Punish, the crit for 14, I believe that was. Get the debuff and the bleed, and then we'll just move Murtaberge to the back. Slice and dice on Saman and Crimson Care. Hits them both. Ow. They both resist the debuff though, and the bleed takes care of the other Cutthroat. And now Framan has the low health buffs that the Flagellant so frequently gets when they get to that point. So then let's go for the let's go for the Pierce on the Cutthroat. And then we'll actually go for Redeem on Crimson Care. That will heal Framan and Crimson Care. Though it also gives Framan some debuffs. It lowers their speed, their healing skills, and their healing received. Yeah, minus 3 speed, minus 25% healing skills, and healing received for 2 rounds. It's not too bad. We could heal them up with Weird Reconstruction, but instead, let's actually go for the Weakening Curse on the Cutthroat. And we get the debuff. We get both debuffs there. And then we'll go for the Wicked Hack. The crit for 31. That will take them down.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Let's take what we can from this, which is about 650 gold. And put the torchlight back up while we're at it.
The light, the promise of safety.
Shuffle the party back into order. And then we'll head into this room, which has a room battle and a treasure. We have a Swine Weaver, a Hulking Swine Tar, and a Swine Spawn. Well then, let's go for the Pierce on the Swine Spawn first. Good damage there. They go for the Vomit on Murkburg. Ow. Get stress there. They don't. They resist the debuff though. Now let's go for the Iron Swan, Swine Spawn. That will take them down. And then you can go for the Weakening Curse on the Hulking Swine Tar. Get the debuffs on them. And we'll actually move... we'll go for the Reclaim on Machel. And the bleed is resisted. Ball and Chain on Mukburs, it resists the stun, and then Trot Retreat, Swine Tar. I think that was 3 damage. Assembly on Mukburs. Let's see what else we can do here. Let's go for the Exposure on the Swine Reaver. Do some damage and get the debuffs there. Now let's go for Yeah, let's go for if it bleeds on the Hulking Swine Tar. Does some damage. They resist the bleed, that's fine though. And then let's go for the Weakening Curse on the Swine Tar again with a crit for 4.
Pummeling.
Ball and Chain on Murkburg. They do not resist the stun that time. And then let's go for the Punish on the Swine Reaver. Hit for 9, hit with the debuff, and the Bleed, 4 Rush on the crits for 16. They resist the move and the stun though. Gel, get some health back from Restoration. They did last time too, but still, good to see that. Now, let's go for the... yeah, let's go for the Captivate on the Swine Tar. 11 damage, they resist the Blight. And then we'll go for the Claim. Oh no, instead of the Claim, let's go for the Punish on the Hulking Swine Tar. 10 damage, we get the Bleed and the debuff. There goes the stun on Murkburg, and we'll go for if it bleeds on the Swine Reaver. 7 damage, and you get the bleed. The bleed will take care of the Reaver. Trot retreat from the Swine Tar after it takes some bleed damage, and then the Reaver is gone.
Death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
Alright. So then now let's go for the Pierce on the Swine Tar with a crit for 28. And that will take them down.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
We can take this bandage, get a citrine, 6 crests, and 2 food. We'll use that 2 food to actually heal up Framan. And then let's check within this heirloom chest for the key. And we have some more busts, which we can take. 6 crests, 2 portraits, and 3 beads. We do need some portraits. We'll use another torch here,
As
why
the
not?
light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Taking these deeds, I think we're actually going to take these portraits. We have plenty of beads currently, and while more are certainly appreciated, we're lower on portraits and busts than crests and deeds. We do get a scout from this. And a pretty sizable one at that. So we have an empty room here. So, upwards from us, and then to the right of that there's an empty room. To the right of us currently there's a room battle with Curio, and then down and to the right, or to the right and down, is the boss room. So we'll head to the right, pick up the Curio in the hall, we move to the room battle with the Curio. After we beat the room battle, we'll head down, get the Curio after camping, and then we'll head to the boss. Okay. So, now we have Moonshine Barrel. Let's, actually, let's come back to that. If I remember correctly, using medicinal herbs on that gives a buff, but that buff lasts until camp, so we'll come back for that.
In
Torchlight
radiance,
up
may
and head
we
into the
find
room.
victory.
And we have in battle we get the surprise. We have a corpse eater, a swine reaver, a swine marcher, and a swine spawn. Let's go for expose. Oh, it's not exposure, it's expose. I may have been calling it exposure before. Apologies for that. It's expose, not exposure. But we'll go for the expose on the... yeah, we'll go for the expose on the swine marcher. For 8, debuff. We'll go for the Iron Swan on the Swine Spawn. 20. We'll take them down. Then we can go for the... we'll go for the Reign of Sorrows here.
Well struck.
Crit for 6 on the corpse. We do hit the Swine Marcher 3, and we get the bleed going there. And then let's actually... we'll go for the Weakening Curse on the Swine Reaver. And we get the debuffs there as well. Munch on Framan. Good dodge. Butcher Cut on Machel. Ow. And they get the bleed and the debuff.
The will to fight falters.
And Drums of Doom. Ow. Hits everyone. So not everyone except Crimson Death. Alright, let's see then. Let's go for Captivate on the Swine Reaver, so we can get some Blight going there. And we can. Do some damage, and get the Blight going on that one. And then let's actually use Weird Reconstruction here on Crimson Pierre for 23. Wow. Okay then. And then, let's see. Let's go for the... Yeah, let's go for If It Bleeds on the Swine Marcher. That will take them down. And then we'll go for the... we'll actually go for Reclaim on Mercaberge. Get them some healing. Don't resist the bleed though. Munch on Framon. Ow. They don't resist the blight there either. Butcher Cut on Framon. Good dodge. Alright, let's see. We can use the bandage here on Machel. And we go for the Pierce on the Corpse Eater for 16, which will take them down. And we'll go for If It Bleeds on the Swine Reaver for 10. And they have the Blight and the Bleed on them. Shaman takes some damage from all that. Having a Bleed and a Blight on them. And let's... if I remember correctly, they have a camp skill that cures some of those, so we won't use the anti-venom, the bandage yet, as we're about to make camp anyway. So instead, let's go for Reclaim on Machel. And they resist that bleed. Ball and Chain on Framan. Ow. As before, they resist the move and the stun, and they get the buff because now they're below 40%. And then we'll go for the Weird Reconstruction on Framan. Heal them up a little bit, and they resist the bleed from it as well. And then let's go for exposure and use that on the corpse just to get it out of the way. And then we use Weird Reconstruction on Framan again, heal them for 25, and they resist the bleed. We do take some damage from the bleed and the blight though, and that's fine. And then let's go for the Punish on Swine Reaver. Alright.
Foolish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
It would be great to take the ruby and the busts here, but we can take neither, sadly. And then we have Sacrificial Stone. If I remember right, this can also offer a buff that lasts until camp, so... You don't get a scout from this, which is fine, there's only one room left unexplored. Or at least left unmapped, perhaps. So instead of that, let's go ahead and make camp here.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
We'll go ahead and feast, heal everyone up a bit, and reduce some stress. Now then, we will go for Lash's Kiss here. With Framon, that will take care of the blight and the bleed. And give them some extra speed in battle. Now, let's see, we can, yeah, we'll go with Unspeakable Commune, or Commune. That way we don't have to worry about nighttime ambushes. We can go with Battle Trance here. And then that will give us enough for Snakeskin. Yes, we'll go with that. We'll go with Snakeskin. And we'll go with Battle Trance. And we will rest. I am blessed with good health, for today at least. This place is horrific, even so I am at ease. We are the straight back, as royal There's nothing for it now. Didn't catch the last bit of that, but alright. Now then, let's proceed here. So, let's go with giving... yeah, let's have Machel take a look at the sacrificial stone. Here was deeply disturbed. A lot of stress. Okay, well, that didn't go as intended, but that's fine. We'll head back this way. Moonshine Barrel. Now, let's have Crimson Piquer. Using Dismal Herb here. They get a buff. Plus 30% damage, and plus 25% damage in position 1, which they are. So that's plus 55% damage. And they get an extra plus 25% from Dismal's head. So that is plus 80% damage. Crimson Piquer is going to hit hard. And the extra accuracy if the torch remains high, if the torch light remains high, above 75 anyway, that the Heaven's Hairpin gives is going to be an incredible boon. We have a dinner cart here. Why not? Go ahead and use the herbs on it. We have
Packs
food
laden with loot
and coin.
are often low on supplies.
Let's see, does anyone need any help? Yes. Machel needs a small bit. We'll take a coin, and we'll take as much food as we can. So 1 food is left there. 1 bit of food is left. Okay, so then head over here. Into here, a torchlight to
The
max.
way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
And we'll do a bit of preemptive prep here. Use holy water on everyone. It gives them plus 33% blight, bleed, disease, and debuff resist for 3 rounds. Now let's head in there.
It is a travesty. A blundering mountain of hatred and rage.
Alright, bit of squeal from Wilbur there on Merthaberge. Then we have the Swine King here. 198 hit points, 9 dodge, 1 speed, beast. With 120% stun and move resist, 20% blight and bleed resist, 40% debuff resist. And then Wilbur is also a beast with 24 dodge, 21 speed, 26 hit points, 70% stun resist, and 20% light bleed, debuff, and move resist. So, Merkelberg is stunned currently from that bit of squeal that Wilbur opened up with. And then let's go with the punish from Thraman on the Swine King here. So 9 with the bleed and the debuff, and these 2 on Crimson Piquer and Thraman. That marks them both, unfortunately, but that is simply what it is. And we could do some good damage with Iron Swan on Wilbur, but instead, it's probably for the best that we don't. So let's go for Adrenaline Rush here, just to get even more damage. A crit heal for 6, and a bit of stress reduction. There goes the stun on Merthaberge. Now we have even more damage on Crimson Piquer. That's plus 25% damage if in position 1, plus 56% damage for 3 rounds, plus 8 accuracy for 3 rounds. And Crimson is going to be doing double damage at this point. So then let's go for the let's go for the Captivate on the Swine King here. Or not Captivate. Get the blight going there, and do some damage. Obliterate masses. Ow. 10 on Crimson and 13 on Thraman. Bit of squeal on Thraman. Ow. They resist the stun though, which is good. And then let's go for the punish on the Swine King again. Hit the 12 again. Get the bleed and debuff, and these 2 on Crimson Piquer and Faman, although Crimson dodges this time. And then let's go for the... let's go for Captivate again. For the crit for 22. And you get the Blight. And then let's go for a Weakening Curse on the Swine King. That will lower their damage and protection. They didn't have any protection, but it lowers their damage, which is helpful. And then, Crimson Piquer, you can go for the Wicked Hack on the Swine King. For 30. Nice. 18 damage from the Blight, the Obliterate Body on Michelle. A bit of Squeal on Thumon. They resist the stun. And then we'll go for the Punish on the Swine King again. Hit for 13. Again, they get the debuff and bleed. And this one on Crimson Piquer. Now, that one hits, and they get marked. And let's go for another Weakening Curse on the Swine King. Keep lowering their damage and their protection, even though they don't have any protection to lower at this point. And then let's go for another Wicked Hack on the Swine King for 36. Nice. And then let's actually go for another Captivate on the Swine King with a crit for 18 and another Blight. The Blight and the Bleed will take care of them. Just like that. 27 damage from both of those. Very nice. Wilbur goes with a bit of Squeal and Crimson Piquer. They resist the stun. We'll go for the Punish on Wilbur with a crit for 19. Debuff and the Bleed, and then Squeal on everyone. Ow, hits everyone. Although Crimson Piquer and Markaburs do not resist the stun there. But let's go for the Pierce on Wilbur for 13, that will take him down. And that is the end of that.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Okay. Gold here, we have an Onyx, another Blueprint, which we will be taking. Blood Course Medallion for the Antiquarian, plus 33% healing received. And Vengeful Boots for the Musketeer, plus 3% crit. Don't really need either of those. But since we have the food now, we can heal up everyone, at least a little bit, to make room for something. So let's make room for the Onyx, for more coin. Continue adventuring, just long enough to see. We did not get a scout from this, so there's no secret rooms revealed. So let's go ahead and return to the hamlet. So we came out of that with 6 portraits, 5 crests, 6 busts, 1 blueprint, a demon's cauldron, and over 10,000 gold. Very good. And Framon and Merteberg are now at champion level. Merteberg's got second wind, plus 10% damage if HP below 50%, and Crimson Piquer got creeping cough, minus 20% damage. We can take care of that once we get back to town.
A fresh irritant to some. A sanguine memory to me.
Alright. So, now then, let's go ahead and head to the sanitarium, get Crimson into the medical ward, because of that creeping cough. Do we have anyone else who's sick? We do not believe so. Good. So then, let's go ahead and send Machel to the bar. A drink that is well earned. And Flaman to the penance hall. For some stress relief. And Merteberg, Merteberg is alright actually. But we'll go ahead and send them to the bar too. Why not? And we'll go ahead and unequip all trinkets and sort them by rarity. And we will actually sell this other demon's cauldron. We'll sort by rarity again. Clean things up. There we go. Alright. Now then. Let's see. Do we have anyone interesting on the stagecoach? I would like to start getting into the Crimson Court stuff, but we need a lower level team for that. So, luckily we have some Seeker, Apprentice, and Adventurer heroes on the stagecoach. Adventurer Vestal, Adventurer Houndmaster, Apprentice Abomination, Apprentice Plague Doctor, Apprentice Jester, Seeker Bounty Hunter, and Seeker Arbalest. And the Bone Lady is our Grave Robber. And Sisek is an Antiquarian. Well, Bone Lady is a Grave Robber. Well, yeah, they are the only one we have currently, so yeah, perfect. Alright. If we were to take anyone else on with us, and would we pick before? Bersigny, that. Yeah, I think we can let Bellet go. Dismiss Bellet.
Send this one to journey elsewhere, for we have need of sterner stock.
And then, let's see, Moyon, Armor Tinkerer, minus 20% armor upgrade cost. Nice in theory. Light Sensitive, minus 10% damage at torch above 75. Hero Mania, experiences religious visions and delusions. And with leeches, heal 15%, remove blight, remove disease, experimental vapors, heal 50% HP, plus 33% immunity before battles, wound care, and encourage. Could be good if we wanted to drop it before. We also have an abomination called Mono Lurker, plus 10% damage to torch below 26%, winded, minus 1 speed if HP below 50%, fear of beasts, that's 15% stress versus beast, minus 10 accuracy versus beast. Quickening, plus 4 speed, self only, psych up, plus 25% damage, 4 battles, all companions, plus 10 stress if not religious, plus 20 stress if religious. Anger management, plus 20 stress, self only, all companions minus 10 stress, and then encourage, minus 15 stress. There's Alice. Nancy, plus 20 stress, 1 idle in town for a week. Paranormania, obsessed with paranormal. Backtracker, no stress penalty when walking backwards. Stress faster, minus 100% food consumed if stress above 50. Luminous, plus 2 speed, plus 5 dodge. And then we have Therapy Dog, Hound's Watch, Pep Talk, and Encourage. Lower stress, lower surprise chance, and increased chance of surprising, prevents an unplanned ambush. Now this isn't the worst. If we get rid of Antsy, then they'd be pretty good. And let's see, what about Paulus, Eldritch Hater, Red Skinned, Sickly, Love Interest, Sanctuary, Bless, Wound Care, and Encourage. Interesting to say the least. What about Collier? Warren's Tactician and Nocturnal. Not the worst, really. Let's see. Who could we use? And I don't quite know who we'd want to take with us here, but let's see. Either rid ourselves of the 4 or the 6. You know what? We'll send the 4 away.
This one has become vestigial. Useless.
We'll bring Moyon. That way we have a Plague Doctor in the place of a Plague Doctor. So nothing lost there. And we will take... I think Ali's is a good addition, so we'll take them.
A lawman and his faithful beast. A bond forged by battle and bloodshed.
Let's see. We don't really have anyone to put in the front. We could set Bone up to be in the front, but they're more of a move-based style. So then let's take... we could take Moyon and just go with a full new team. I think we could let Versigna go for that. Yeah. We'll let Versigna go.
It is done. Turn yourself now to the condition of those poor devils who remain.
Right. And then we will take Moyon. No, Moyon in the front. Manacles, Beast File. All they really have at that point is Absolution and Transform. And Transform is going to stress everyone out, so instead of that... Flambard would be a horrible choice in the front. We could take Durjardin. Scattering, -5% damage on range skills. Fated, chance of turning a miss into a hit. Last gasp, +1 speed of HP below 50%. Yeah, come hither could work for enemies at the back. Collect bounty for those at the front. Finish him for anything nearby, and then Caltrops. Well, we could give them uppercut for a stun and a knockback, or give them luck for death to capitalize on collect bounty. And come hither. Yeah, no, we can take the Jardin, I think. So we'll take Durjardin.
The thrill of the hunt. The promise of payment.
Alright. So, let's make sure that we have everyone equipped as best as they can be. With skills and weapons alike. We will get Durjardin, Mark for Death, get them uppercut and flashbang as well, just to make sure that they have them. Everyone else already has at least their base set of skills. Let's see, what else? Let's see. Upgrading buildings. We could upgrade the tavern another time. Yeah? Let's see. The sanitarium is almost fully upgraded, and we have enough buffs now to upgrade the treatment library, so let's go ahead and do that. We need 21 busts and 13 crests, and we will have the sanitarium fully upgraded. So there is that. Bone Lady has Thanatophobia. We don't really benefit from sending her in here. That's fine. Peplin is very stressed out. You know what, Peplin? I'm gonna send you to the gambling hall. You need to relax a bit. Alright. Let's check the Nomad Wagon. We have Lucky Talisman for Grave Robber, +12 dodge, +10 accuracy on range skills, +10 stress. That's pretty darn good, actually. We have an Agility Talon, a Protection Stone, and a Blight Charm. I think we'll hold off on those for now. We'll wait on that. That, I believe, is going to go ahead and do it for this episode of Darkest Dungeon. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to see more content like this, or the other kinds of content, that we put out on this channel. We're going to keep that content coming, so don't you worry about that. Leave a comment on the video, it helps us out a lot, it really, really does. Also, remember to leave a comment if you want to have one of the heroes in this roster named after you, whether they're heroes that have been here for a while, or heroes that we just got in this episode, or heroes that we will get in future episodes. All options are available. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!